What's good, everybody? It's your boy Jojo,
It's heavy. What's up?
and we welcome you to Sugar and Grits.
What's up with this?
What?
You was like
I'm,
sugar and grits.
I'm just welcoming the people to Sugar and Grits.
That's how you welcome people? When they come to your house, that's how you welcome them?
I'm welcoming them with open arms, right? That's how we should be.
Copy.
Yeah.
I look
You
like
don't
I'm disappointed that people come over to my house. I be looking at
you
them
don't
like,
you don't welcome people with open arms,
no.
open hands.
I mean, they're welcome with open arms, but I don't open my arms.
Well, I want to welcome the people to Sugar and Grits. Like, we gotta show
It's so
love.
hot.
We gotta
It's
we
so
got we
hot.
gotta we gotta give love to receive love.
It's hot.
Do you not have any AC where you are right now?
I'm in the projects, no.
That's crazy, man. It was hot here in Atlanta today. It was hotter than the jalapenos coochie here today, but we got through it. I'm here. I stayed hydrated. I was drinking my water.
But
I was drinking
it's air conditioning where you work though.
It is, however,
Inside.
only inside, and that's
Yeah,
barely
but you be
working.
in and out. You be in and out.
I'm in and out constantly. So I was out in that heat today. I was sweating today.
Okay,
I was
so
sweating today.
it's
I'm
for
losing
me.
weight. I would be when the summer ends.
You gonna be snatched.
Look. You already see this going down. You see this V? How it's already going down. Don't play with it. Like, yes.
So
It's gonna be all kind of snacks. All
the difference.
Of snacks.
The difference.
This summer.
You're crazy. That's number one. You're crazy. The difference is, for me, it's hot inside and it's hotter outside. I don't get no reprieve from the heat.
That's
so
awful.
if you gonna be snatched, I don't even know what I'm gonna be. I don't know what's more than snatched because my shit gonna be so I'm gonna look like it's drawn on me. I'm gonna look like someone drew the pecs and the abs on me and all the cuts put marker on my arms because I'm gonna be snatched.
The thing about New York though is that you guys do not have any humidity, right? Like,
hell yeah, it's humidity.
It is?
Hell yeah, dog. What?
I thought that was just like a down south thing. Oh, you know what? That's the west. The further you go out west, they don't have any humidity, right?
Nah, it's all sun out there for
like
the most
Vegas
part.
And I went to Vegas before.
It's dry
heat. Like 9 degrees in Vegas.
Yeah,
However,
it's dry heat.
Yeah, it's dry heat. It's really, really hot. But you can still breathe. But it's like here.
Nah, it's hot. It's humid.
Listen.
That heat is holding me. It's like this.
You can have a heat stroke.
And I go out for my walks every morning.
My coworker said she went to her vehicle during her lunch. And she said when she got in her car, she said the temperature in her car said 117 degrees. Imagine being left in the car.
Call the police.
Imagine a baby. Imagine a
Call
animal.
the police.
The
animal, the baby. Call the police.
Oh my gosh. That's awful.
Call the police.
That is awful.
Call the police.
Yes.
I'm always drinking something.
Is that a frozen bottle of water?
Bro, it's hot, bro.
It looks so refreshing, though.
I
remember I used to go to band camp, like when I was in high school for band camp, and we would like freeze like the waters and like the Gatorades like that. It would be so like refreshing.
What did you play in band?
So from 5th grade until 8th grade, I played the drums. I played the snare drum. And in 9th grade, I played the trumpet. So I played trumpet from 9th to 12th.
So the snare drum, that's the Nick Cannon movie.
Yeah.
What's the name of that movie?
Drumline.
There we go.
I wish I had some drumsticks.
So you can play the drums.
Yeah. I don't know what. Well, I say trumpet. I always do this, and people are like, "Why are you doing this?" Because it's only 3
It's
keys.
like this, right? Or it's just
no. That's the trombone.
What's this?
Trombone.
That's a trombone. Okay.
Trumpet is just 3
My
keys.
bad. It's just these 3.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. So you be throwing up gang signs while you're doing that.
Trombone.
You go like this. You like that, right?
Yes, you have to. Yes, you have to like throw your lips. and put a little hole in the center of your lip in your mouth, and then you blow. It's almost like
that, right? So I can play the trombone if I go like this.
no trumpet, trumpet. Trombone
Trumpet.
is gonna be more. Trombone is
Like,
when you like
the
pull
trumpet is
it.
what they play for war, right? When they be like,
Yes, that's trumpet. Then you got the tubas. Those are the big things that wrap around you.
those are the big
The big
joints.
horns
Yeah,
at the
those are big
top.
joints. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
this is a music lesson. Okay. Because
yeah.
I don't know how to play none of that shit.
Saxophone, you know saxophone. A lot of people
I
like
know the
jazz.
saxophone. They be like,
Right.
that's
You
my
got
favorite.
clarinets. You know, they're like just like the straight thing that goes straight down. It's like black.
So it's like fake, like a flute.
It's a woodwind. It's like a
It's like a
flute.
flute.
It's like a flute. It's a woodwind. So you hold your mouth different. It's a wood tip. So
So
you have to put
what's the
you have to put a
what's the
wood tip on
trumpet?
the end.
What's the trumpet called?
Trumpet is a brass.
A
So
brass.
trumpet is a brass instrument. Yes.
A brass.
Winds are going to be clarinet,
Okay.
flute, piccolos. You know those things. Yeah.
What's the piccolo?
A saxophone is also a woodwind.
A saxophone?
It's a woodwind. Yeah.
It's not a brass?
No. It's a woodwind.
It looked like brass.
Well, I mean, it looks like it, but no, it's not. No, the instrument. No, that's not what makes it brass. The mouthpiece.
Oh.
Yeah, the mouthpiece is. I hope I hope that's right, but
Yo, if you're not right, yo, the internet gonna fry your ass if you're not right. They gonna fry you, Jojo.
I think yeah, I think I'm right. I think I'm right. I hope I'm right. But yeah, I know what I'm talking about.
We're gonna look it up after this.
No, I do know a saxophone is for sure a woodwind because you have to use the wood tips to put on the mouthpiece to play. It's definitely a woodwind instrument.
Right.
And yeah, I know that for sure. But I think because you use a wood piece, that's why that categorizes if it's a woodwind and a brass because of the mouthpiece.
Ooh, I hope you're right. Well, thank goodness that you did not play a saxophone. So you're not obligated to know. You played the snare drums.
I feel like the saxophone is a lot of keys.
And you played the trumpet.
I played the snare drum and the trumpet.
Yeah. You definitely going to war because they're going to need a trumpet player.
Definitely not going to war.
You definitely going to war. They're going to need a trumpet player.
If I'm going to war, it ain't for the United States war that I'm going to. You know what I'm saying? It ain't for that type of war. You ever seen that video when that girl was like, "I hope you ready to die for it. I hope you ready to go to war for it. I hope you ready to go to war for it." Little mama, Mrs. Cause I get active. She said, I get active. I hope you ready to die about that dick. That's the video. You never seen that video?
Mm-mm.
She was like, I hope you ready to die for it.
She said that. She said, I hope you ready. And she's talking about dick.
Okay, wait. Round of applause, bitch. You made me mad, bitch. I just hope you ready. I hope you ready to die about that dick. I hope you ready to die about that dick because I'm ready to go to war for it. I'm ready to go to war. And that's on soul. I get active, little mama. He should have told you about me. I get active, little baby. Ma'am, Mrs. I get active for real. So I hope you love your baby. I hope you love your baby because I'm stopping both of y'all acts. That's on me. You ever had a size 7 up your ass?
Exactly. That's what time I'm on. So that's the one.
Mrs. I'm about to say that. I'm like, Mrs.
Mrs. I hope you ready to die for it.
I start pulling dudes that. I'm like, Mrs. Yo. You know what though? I'll say this. And I mean this. I want somebody to love me like that.
Right.
That's ready to kill someone. To tell them, I'll stomp you and your baby out. Stomp your both. Ah! That's what she said. I'll stomp y'all. Ah! I need somebody like that.
That's some serious.
Love me like that or don't love me at all.
That's like some. I'm sure it's
with the scarf.
Some toxicity.
She had the scarf. She had the scarf like this. She was like, "Are we ready to die for it? Are we ready to die for it?" She had the scarf ready.
She was ready.
Nah, I love her.
She ready to die for it.
I love her.
She get active, little mama. Yeah.
Where is she right now? Call me, baby. Call me.
Right. Where is she right now?
Where are you right now?
She probably still going to war for
No, don't go to war for that. Don't go to war for that. Don't go to jail for that. Call me. I'll set you free.
And you know what?
That's the motto. Call me. I'll set you free.
Whoever it is, he's probably broke. Probably don't got a job.
He the
Yeah, that's,
wackest.
you know what? It be the guys that's broke with no job. They gonna lay on your couch. They gonna drive your car to work and drop you off,
The Jodies.
and they gonna get the Jodies, and they gonna listen. They gonna put it down. What
Well,
they
I
say?
don't. I don't.
They gonna put it
I
down.
have
He
no
gonna follow it up.
experience with
They gonna
that.
put it down. He gonna follow it up. They gonna put it down.
I
But then it's
have.
gonna
I have
be
no experience with that.
But then it's gonna be that person that's gonna go to work. They're gonna get up. They're gonna go to work. They're gonna be a
And you're
doctor.
gonna
They're
shit
gonna be
on
very
them. You're
successful,
gonna shit on them.
and they're gonna be so. It's gonna be so. It's gonna be so disappointing. It's so disappointing. It's just like, what is
Because they
going on?
focus. Because they
Because they
focus.
focus. Oh, so you must be one of those broke people on the couch, driving the car to work, dropping that person off to work, coming back. I'm just playing. I'm joking. I'm joking.
No, you're not joking. That sounds like me.
I'm
That's.
joking.
that's. I fit the bill. I fit the bill. If the shoe fits weird, I lace them up.
Lord, that is crazy. What is going on?
Sounds like
What is
me.
happening right now?
What is happening? It's 2025. That's what's happening.
You know what? I think I still have my trumpet. I'm gonna bring it.
Are
I'm
you
gonna
gonna give
bring
us a
up.
tutorial? Oh, but
I'm
that's
gonna
too many
bring.
fingers.
Wait a minute. I might be a little rusty. I'm gonna bring it. You know what? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Because I have not played literally since I was in high school. So,
And you're like,
and that was way back when. So yeah, no.
okay, so have you been watching Love Island?
No, I do. I think I'm the only person in the world that does not watch Love Island. This girl that I work with literally every day, she's talking about it. She be making TikTok videos talking about it. And I'm like, I have not seen it. I can't get into it. I'm not really a fan of like the love shows. I have never seen Love Island, Love Temptation. What is it? Love is Blind, Ready for Love. Like,
Wow,
I've
you never seen any of that.
never seen none of these shows ever. And I don't know, they just seem, I don't know.
Well, Jojo, okay, so Jojo, we need to watch some of those shows. I watched Love is Blind. I'm watching Love Island right now. I want to make a special announcement. Are you ready?
Yes.
Huda, you a toxic bitch. But I love you. And if you do not fall in love, call me. Understand, I'ma play you. But call me. I'ma give you the loving that you need. I'm going to leave you though. I'm gonna leave you. But call me, I'ma love you. I'm gonna be the man that you need, and then I'm gonna be the man that leaves. That's my motto. I'm the man that you need, and I'm the man that leaves. That's my motto. Sign me up. I'm the man that you need, and I'm the man that leaves. That's my motto.
So this is why I feel why I should be watching these shows, because I hate when like people are having conversation about shows and I don't know like what they're talking about. I can't relate. So it's like I'm left out of the conversation while everybody's like watching, and you know, everybody at work be like, "Hey, have you watched it yet? You been watching it yet?" And I'm like, "No, I have not. I don't even be watching the shows that I be working on." Ooh.
You're not
I mean,
alone.
sometimes I do.
You're not alone.
Sometimes, right. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You're not
It's
alone.
like, and you know why we don't? Because we see we are there. We see the real everything that is happening like throughout the
And
whole
we be
season.
so dragged afterwards.
We be so dragged
We be
after. We know
so
everything that
dragged.
happened.
My hair be falling out. My hair be gray. I be like, yo, I survived.
We know the real. We see the reality of like we see what the fans really don't see, right? So it's like when they edit the show, it's so doctored, and you know, it just be like, what are y'all doing? Like, we be like, why did they not put that in there? That was juicy. Why did they pull that out? This would have went viral. This would have brought the ratings in. We be feeling like they leave out the good parts. You know what?
Yeah.
I wish they would just give us like footage from like seasons of shows we worked on, stuff that didn't air.
To release it, yeah.
You know what? I have an idea. We should probably do something like a segment or something where we talk about like the shows that we worked on, but things that did not make it to air that we thought was like, you know, should have made it, that would have been like top tier type like top tier television, we probably should like tell, you know what I'm saying, reveal those things and tell what really happened, what went down. Just
You're
for an
trying to get a
example.
suit. You're trying to get a suit.
Will we get sued for that?
Yeah, because we low key in our
Because we
paperwork
signed those contracts
sign an
about we
NDA,
couldn't
and
disclose.
it's an NDA somewhere in there.
Oh my gosh. So we
Yeah,
can't tell like
no,
we can't say none of that. I can't say nothing. Okay, I'm gonna just say this thing. I'm not gonna give a name. You remember somebody had a breakdown, and you remember in the hotel room, the cast member jumped on the piano,
yeah,
and they were stomping on the piano.
that didn't make it.
That never made it to air.
Really?
The scene was so watered down. It was nothing what we experienced in real time in real life that was like, oh my God. Like
yeah.
this is, remember? Yeah.
It's because that cast member wasn't, as we know, as we found out later, that cast member wasn't well liked. So they would never. That would have made them a superstar.
That would have made them a superstar.
That would have made them
Because
a superstar.
that was a moment.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like who
Yeah, that would
does
have made them
that?
a superstar. Yeah.
Who does that?
Jumping
They
on
didn't
top of a
show
piano,
that.
on an old fashioned piano.
An old fashioned piano in a hotel room.
Yeah.
Like jumping, going going
Yeah.
crazy. What?
That would have made them a superstar.
That's primetime television. That's like old school television. Like when television was like real and raw back in the day.
Yeah, no, that would have made them a superstar. And they didn't want them to be a superstar, so they're not gonna play that.
Dang. Sorry, y'all. I guess we can't tell y'all who it was and what show it was on. So,
no, that was different.
That was crazy.
That was different, yeah.
Remember the scene where the mom and the daughters was like having like a counseling session almost?
Whoa. Yeah.
And you remember the mom revealed it was
she was like, he could have killed you. Yeah.
No. First the mom was like
I stopped living my life when y'all was born.
Ever since I had y'all, I ain't been able to live my life.
Yeah.
And they was like, you remember that sister was like, hold on now. Wait 1 minute.
Yeah.
And you remember the other girl
that man
was
not
like,
to kill you.
I saved you.
Yeah.
He was like, when I came home from school and that man had that gun on you trying to kill my mama, I saved you. Yo. I was like, we're gonna win an Emmy. This is Emmy television. And guess what? None of it made it to air. The cast member didn't even make it to air. The cast member didn't even make it to air.
That'd made her a superstar.
You remember the other cast member that broke down crying with her mom? It was like, her mom was like, well, I never told you I love you because I never had nobody tell me that they love me. And remember, everybody just broke down crying, and we was like, yo, we just looked at each other behind the monitors like,
this is great.
We're gonna win an Emmy, and still that didn't make it to. That's why I'm like, I don't know what be going on. I don't know what they be thinking. I don't know. I really don't know. Yo, we be getting.
That was great.
I would say, listen, we be getting fire stuff. Shout out to Cream Team.
Shout out to Cream Team. If you was part of Cream Team, you know what time it is, yo.
You know what we talking about.
You know what time it is.
The Woo is back, baby.
The Woo is back. The Woo is back. Cream Team, baby.
Oh my God.
You know what time it is. Yeah.
Yo, wait a minute. Do you remember? We went to California. We was in California filming at
I remember.
Outside with the co-EP. It was me, you, and the co-EP.
And I was on the back?
Did you remember what you said to me? You don't have to say it. But
I don't remember what I said. Yes, I was on the back.
No, remember, like, it was me, you, and the co-EP was standing there.
Yeah.
And then we were talking about something. And then you was like, you was basically like, it's like you was looking at her for a moment. It was kind of like, you remember now? And then you was like, you snapped back and was like, wait a minute, what the hell was I?
Because I was about to make a move, son. I was about to make a move. I was about to make a move. Jojo. You've been around me enough to know that it don't take much for me to get unhinged. I want to live in the unhinged world, but I have to keep my shit together. But I wanted to get unhinged real quick.
That was
I
crazy.
wanted to get unhinged.
That was hilarious to me.
I wanted to get unhinged and then hinged back. You know what I'm saying? But I kept it cool. But I was like, we was walking around to all those rooms, and I was like, oh yeah. No doubt, baby.
That was crazy.
No doubt.
That was hilarious.
No doubt, baby. No doubt, baby. No doubt, baby. Just show me a little love, baby. No doubt.
Oh my God, that was crazy.
But
it was a fun season.
I want to talk to you about something a little disturbing, though.
Disturbing, yeah. Let's get into it. What's disturbing?
So, Joycelyn Savage, you know who that is? You don't know who that is.
Yes, that is the one of R. Kelly's fiancés.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. So you heard about her parents being concerned about her, right?
Saying that I think that she released a video talking, and I think they were saying that it was AI or something that was.
Yes.
Yes, I saw that.
So the thing about it is that those are her parents, right? They know her. You think it's AI?
They think they know her.
AI is different.
AI is really crazy. It's crazy now. However, I feel like her parents have been so disconnected. It seems like from her since what has transpired. Also, the parents to me are kind of giving a little delusional as well. I'm just saying the whole situation. The parents are seeming like they're a little delusional as well with everything that's going on. Because I'm like, wait a minute, again, we got to go way back to the start of it. I'm sorry, y'all to blame for this. I'm sorry. At the end of the day, y'all are at fault for this. Y'all are the parents. Y'all allowed her to go over there. I don't know. Let me say this the right way. I get why parents would probably let their daughter go, right? Because for one, the parents are fans, right, of R. Kelly.
Yeah.
But at the same time, something in the back of your mind got to be like, wait a minute. Now, everybody know R. Kelly now in the 90s. Player, nasty, right? But you would have had to have known that this man is really not interested in like helping your daughter with a career. Like, honestly, think about it. Not seriously, baby. It's no more Leahs out here. It's not. That's like a one. Hey, she's in her lane of her own. Like, but I think parents again just think like, oh my gosh, yeah, she can be doing this, doing that. And honestly, some parents see pimping their kids out. I don't think they probably know that they are intentionally that's what they're doing. For an example, Whitney Houston mama. Whitney Houston out. Because, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you look at, like, I looked at the movie, like, the movie came out, and I was just like, dang, Sissy Houston, like, she was a pimp. I'm sorry, she was a pimp. She pimped her daughter out, not in the way of, like, sexual stuff, but you know what I'm saying? Like, she did, you know what I'm saying? I was just looking at what she was doing, how she was navigating, like, that business mindset, right? It's like you had to have that in order for, you know what I'm saying, for them to take you serious, though. The same thing with Joe Jackson, you know what I'm saying? It's like you had to, you know what I'm saying? Look how he did the kids. But look at the success of them, right? Look at what Whitney mama did. Look at the success of her. Look at Matthew Knowles. Look at the success of Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if you was growing up and you had that parent that was like going to get on you and make sure that you're doing that, it paid off in the long run. It paid off in the long run because the kids are successful now. Like,
if you're still alive. If you're still alive.
Hard, but, yeah.
If you're still alive, yeah.
If you're still alive, yeah. But I think that a lot of times, the parents, we have to start back at the root of the whole issue. And it's the parent.
So you got real serious. And you're correct, right? I agree with you.
I'm sorry. Your initial question was, do I think it's AI? No.
But it's hard to tell because AI is good. Have you seen these AI videos?
I've seen these AI videos. However,
and some of them look real.
What would be the, like, I'm sorry. Why? First of all, R. Kelly in jail. Where the hell she at?
He didn't have to make it.
No.
They don't know where she at. That's the whole thing. They don't know. They don't know. That's the problem. They don't know.
So when he went to jail, I know the other girl came back home. What's her name? Ariel. She left. She got out of it and came back home.
Somehow.
So nobody still don't know where the girl Joycelyn is. So she's gone in the brain. Okay.
So this is my thing. This is what I wanted to say. If anyone was to ever abduct me, or if I was to ever go crazy to some degree, right? Are you listening, Jojo?
I'm listening.
Because I'm saying this to you. If AI doesn't do this, it ain't me.
If AI doesn't do what?
If AI don't make that face, that's the face that you're gonna know is me. If you be like, yo, Heavy, make that face, and AI just keep talking, it ain't me.
But AI is gonna know to make that face.
No, they're gonna be like, it's gonna be distorted because that face is too crazy.
It looks like AI though.
Exactly, it looked like AI, but AI can't do it.
So why would it be an abduction video or somebody like what was the I
don't know what's gonna happen.
What did she say in the video?
I don't know. I just saw it. It was all blurry and shit.
Yeah, it was blurry. That's why I was like, people. I saw people.
They didn't have text.
Like, yeah, they said her mouth wasn't like the mouth wasn't.
It wasn't aligning.
Like,
yeah,
it wasn't aligning and stuff like that. I did see people saying that, so I don't know. It's above my pay grade. Like I'm sorry.
It ain't about what I'm saying.
What
AI could mock what I'm saying, but it can't be like.
What am I supposed to do?
Look, it can't do this. Yeah, I can't do this.
I wish her a safe recovery. I hope she get back home. I hope she get the help she need. But
if she alive,
I got other stuff going on in my life right now, honey. I cannot be thinking about Joycelyn Savage. Okay, that part. Sorry, but I hope she gets the help that she needs though. Whatever is going on with her, she's another black girl out there. I hope she get it figured out. God cover her parents. Yeah, y'all
going through this. Hold on.
What the hell? What the hell, y'all say? What the hell?
Shout out to OKC for winning.
What the hell?
The finals.
Oh, I saw the guy fell and like hurt his calf. Who was he?
His Achilles. Halliburton. Tyrese Halliburton. What's that?
I hope you get what's his name? Halliburton.
Tyrese Halliburton.
Tyrese Halliburton. Halliburton.
I think so, yeah. Let me look it up now.
Tyrese Halliburton, I wish you a speedy recovery. You take care of that leg, and you make sure you get back on that court real soon, okay?
I think he'll appreciate that.
I hope so.
Yeah, Halliburton, Tyrese Halliburton.
Mm-hmm.
You like that?
I saw the video when he fell, and I was like, "Oh my gosh!" It's like I don't know, certain basketball players, it's like they got the same thing going on. I don't know what it is. Tyrese Halliburton, Jason Tatum. What's the other guy that played football? He was on the green team. He was on the green team. The Eagles. Jalen Brown. What's his name? Brown?
No, you talking about Saquon Barkley?
No. The light-skinned guy. He always had the black stuff under his eyes. He went to the Super Bowl with the Eagles. Black guy. Is his name Brown? Is it Jalen?
Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts. So Tyrese Halliburton, Jason Tatum, Jalen Hurts, Odell Beckham Jr. They all got this kind of, I don't know. It's something like they all got this same thing going on. I don't know what it is, but it's like
what's that thing? What's that thing?
I don't know what it is, but
That's your speed.
We need to try to get OBJ Jr. on the show. I don't know how we can do this. I know you worked with him before on something.
I never worked with OBJ.
Did you work with OBJ before? Oh.
No.
I thought you worked with him before. Well, I met him before when I was working at I used to work at CNN, and when I was working at CNN, he did like a skit or something there. He dressed up like a crossing guard, but he was like covered, and like they told us it was him, but the people around didn't know. So he was like outside, everybody was walking through. He was like, "Hey, move along," like doing all this, move along, and people was like fussing at him and stuff like that, but they had no idea it was him. And I remember this one girl walked by. He was trying to get the girl number, and the girl was looking at him like boy, bye. And we was like, dang, we should go tell her like, girl, that's OBJ. Like, are you crazy? So yeah, I don't know. I met him though. Like I was able to go and get a picture with him and everything. So yeah.
But that's your twist.
He smelled good too. Yes. I want to be on the boat with Drake and OBJ. Like
with all of them. That yacht that they was on, they got them in trouble.
That yacht that they was on, listen. I signed NDAs. Okay. I have people sign NDAs and I also sign NDAs. So OBJ, if you watching, if you on your phone in the bathroom, whatever you doing, scrolling, you catch this, yes, I sign NDAs. Hit me up. Won't sell a soul.
If you're watching OBJ, Jojo's a thought.
And what is a thought?
What's the meaning of thought?
No, you said I'm a thought. So what is a thought? How am I?
I'm saying you a thought because you just named 3 cats that you all signed NDAs for. You just said you signed NDA for one, but you named Jalen Hurts, you named Jason Tatum, you named 4 cats. You named Odell Beckham and Tyrese Halliburton.
Well, no. I'm just saying. No, I said they all have like the same thing going on, like the same like look, like.
Would you sign it? Would you sign an NDA for Tyrese Halliburton?
Yeah.
Would you sign an NDA for Jalen Hurts?
Yeah.
Would you sign an NDA for Odell Beckham? You already said that, right?
Absolutely.
And would you sign an NDA for Jason Tatum?
Yes. But how does that make someone a thought? We did not say what is disclosed in the NDA.
We can't say what's disclosed in the NDA.
Exactly. That's just like Beyonce, right? Beyonce said in her song, if you want to party with the queen, you're going to have to sign a non-disclosure. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's just like you partying and kicking it, right? Like, yeah, we don't talk about what goes on in these parts.
We're not going to talk about it. We're not going to talk about it.
Tyler, I'm gonna just throw this in there real quick. Tyler Perry probably should have had Derek Dixon sign an NDA to cover all what's going on. But hey, I'm just saying.
NDA. He messed up.
It's gonna save y'all lives.
He messed up.
I've signed NDAs. Not for those. Wait a minute now. Not for those situations. Now, I never signed an NDA for nothing like that. But I've signed NDAs for business things, business projects, money settlements, things like that. I've signed NDAs for, but no, I have not. I don't want nobody thinking that I'm no thot. I don't want nobody thinking that I'm no hoe. None of that stuff going on because
I'm playing with you, dog.
I am sane. I am, I'm a child of God. I am pure. Yes. That part. But OBJ, Jason Tatum, Jalen Hurts, Tyrese what's his name? Halliburton, Chris Brown, NLE Chopper. Yeah.
That's it? Yeah.
No, we can just move on. We can move on. This is too much. This is becoming something bigger than what it should be.
It wasn't big to me at all.
And I don't need nobody saying, oh my God, like it's always the gay boys trying to tear out the gay. Always the gay boys trying to tear out the straight guys. No.
Nobody said they straight.
It's not that. No.
And nobody said they straight. We will get into that.
I'm just saying, you know how people do. Like, no.
Yeah.
I mean,
but you my homie. I got your back, dude.
Exactly.
So Lala Anthony got beef with this cat in Brooklyn. I don't know how she do that. Exactly. It's so weird. I don't know how she did that one.
Okay, I got time today, y'all. So we're going to give story time about me and Lala shading each other. Because she got this fine new basketball coach boyfriend that me and him is cool, but me and her don't get along. The bitch so cool, calling herself shading me, because y'all know I be rowdy on the block, doing whatever I want, cursing the people's out, lifting the people's antennas up to God, lifting them down to hell, putting shit all over the people's cars. So I guess she don't like that because I hit her car and Cayenne car. Bitch, I don't care. This is my hood. I grew here. You flew here. You better know it. You're from Marcy, the slums. Beat it, bitch. So anyway, back to the story. And Lonnie, we always shading each other. So I said, you know what? I'm going to get that bitch back. She always with this little fine little nigga, look like he came from jail. Come to find out, the man is a basketball coach in Brooklyn, and he's a restaurateur. Check. I look good, so whether he wanted or not, the nigga's gonna look. The nigga's gonna check me out. So anyway, one day, guess who became cool? Me and her new boyfriend. Plan and action. Checkmate, ho. You wanna have an attitude? I'm gonna show you how you have an attitude. I'm gonna give you a reason to have an attitude. Here we go. So one day, I'm sitting here parked in my spot right there. He decides to park there. So you know me, come out, wow. Y'all know me. As soon as I see somebody up in my fucking regular parking spot, I come out wilding. Y'all, who that in my parking spot? As soon as the nigga stepped out the car, when I tell y'all, as soon as that man hopped out that car that was behind mine, and I came out wilding, and I see how he looked, I said, oh, what's good, my bro? My bad, bro. You good, you good, you good. You can park there. I was like, yo, you know it's a fire hydrant. I switched up. Immediately gave trade. Damn, yo. What's good, my boy? Yeah, you can park here. It's your spot and all that. You good. Because that nigga looked the fuck good. When I tell you, she snagged her a good one, she snagged her a good one. But as I'm saying that, oh, you know, I switched my whole tune because the nigga look good. You know what? You can park here, bro. It ain't nothing. Just be careful because they be ticketing people all out. I switched my whole tune. He was like, yeah, I know. I just got a ticket the other day, bro. Good looking. I said, I be out here all the time, so I make sure your ticket. He was like, yo, good looking. There you go. Connection. I get Butch Queen is giving very much so. Yes, the girls, but still give a little, boy, but you still give a little cunt in there. That's a Butch Queen. Trade is the guys that walk around like, yo, what's good, my nigga? Like, you wouldn't even tell. Not DL. It's the difference between DL and Trade. DL is something that we don't fuck with. The DL boys, no, we don't want those. What we do like is the Trade. The boys that give, yeah, but still been, yeah, that. So, back to the story. So now, remember, after I came out wild, I switched up the Trade. Yo, like, you good, my boy? I'm gonna make sure I watch for your car, all that. So by the next time he came out, I already was on point waiting. Told the man, yeah, they was trying to come give you a ticket, but I held you down, bro. You good to go. Next time, I'm always out here. I got you, bro. He was like, yo, you my boy, good looking. We made a connection. Meanwhile, I didn't mention the last time when I told him initially when he left, the nigga peeped me looking at his ass when he was walking away. I don't care. Ass is there, I'm gonna look. I don't know what you thought. Like y'all look at bitches, I look at niggas' asses. No shade, no tea. That nigga walked away and saw me looking at his ass. He knew I was a move. The nigga pulled his pants up like, yeah, I can't fuck with this nigga. But he was still being cordial. So when he came out the next time, I told him like, yo, bro, I made sure, but he knew I was a move. I already know. I don't take it personal, girl. Yeah, you know I'm looking. You got a stagging. I'm a look. Pick him up. You're not in jail, sis.
Boy, that's a hardcore New York gay right there.
It's funny to me because I'm like, that is so like, I wish I could just like switch like that. See, them New York people, them New York gays can do that. Because it's like they had to grow up anyway being hardcore, right? And then it's like he can be the Butch Queen, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, and then be like, hey, yo, yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, just, that's hilarious. So I'm trying to figure, what's the beef with Lala? Like, I'm trying to figure what did we learn in the story? Like, what did we get?
It's something about...
He just wanted to tell the encounter. But
yeah,
why is Lala mad? Why is Lala mad?
No, it's more than that. It's something about her being in his hood and not assimilating to his style because that's his hood. Because she's not from there, but she's there now because of her man. But like that's his hood, so she got to assimilate to his style, and she not assimilating to that.
What do you mean assimilate to his style?
So like, in certain hoods, there's people that's like the tokens of the block. That if you're not from around there, it's not everywhere, right? But it's on certain hoods, on certain blocks. Like there's things where like if you pull up in an area and you're not from there, you need to know the workings of that area because there's somebody out there. So like, for instance, I won't name the block, right? But there's a block where I got two cousins, right? They're brothers. If you out there at any given time, no warning, not to say something that happened to you that's dangerous, right? Because they're not bad dudes, but something might happen to you that you didn't expect, that you really didn't want. So you might get ran down on.
Because you're not from that area.
Because you're not from there, they don't know you. So you might get ran down on, you might get your pockets tapped. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things that can happen.
Doesn't Lala travel around with security though in New York? Like a security
probably
guard?
not when she's her boyfriend. So you know new Lala. You don't know old Lala.
I know old Lala from MTV back in like early 2000s Lala.
So do you know Lala was Stack Bundles?
Before Carmelo Anthony Lala.
Way before Carmelo Anthony.
Right. DJ Lala.
Yeah. So like
Yeah.
she used to be in all the hoods with all the hood cats. So people like that don't believe that they should go everywhere with security, especially not where they from.
So he wants Lala to acknowledge like him when in the hood though. Like
No.
Cause how did he even see her though? Like when she's with her,
I don't
like,
think because she be out there.
Well, what's she supposed to do? What did he want her to do? Okay, hey, hold on.
Not parking his parking spot.
I'm not from New York. I'm not from the hood.
Not parking his parking spot.
I don't know. Okay, because you know it's different up north. That's what I'm saying. You explain it to me now. What do he
not
want
parking
her
his parking spot?
She wasn't parking in it.
Not
Her dude was.
Well, no, her dude parked behind him, but they had a prior interaction that they don't like each other, and I think it's something to do with the block with parking.
Oh, spots. Something in the hood. Oh, so she knows him.
She don't know him though, but she know him enough to not like him.
To not like him. She probably seen videos or something of him like doing stuff like that or something. I don't know.
Well, he be wilding out. Like he be putting up people's windshield wipers and all that on their cars.
Just being funny.
Like sticking them up.
We just pull them up. That's like, I mean, that's innocent. That's like innocent. Like,
I mean, yeah, it's not that big of a deal. But in New York, it's like, yo, who the fuck is touching my car?
Right, because like you coming outside, like, okay, right. I mean, I would be upset
like,
too.
Who's doing that? Yeah, who's doing that?
Right.
Why are you doing this?
Why are you touching my car? Right.
Why are you doing this? No, I mean, it's already bad enough.
He said she's from where? Marlboro.
She's from Marcy. Where Jay-Z from? Marcy Projects.
That's a certain project.
Yeah. It's in Best Stop.
Oh, that's where Jay-Z from. I thought he was from Brooklyn.
Yeah, that's in Brooklyn.
Oh, it's in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I don't understand y'all. The same way people don't be understanding how like Atlanta go, like Buckhead, Midtown, downtown, you know, College Park.
So those are neighborhoods. Those are neighborhoods in Atlanta.
So y'all areas when y'all naming places are projects.
Not all the time. Sometimes you name neighborhoods, but sometimes in projects.
So Marcy. If I say Marcy,
that's a projects.
Okay, Marcy's a project. But if I say Bed-Stuy,
that's the neighborhood that Marcy is in.
So the project Marcy is in Bed-Stuy. That's a neighborhood. That neighborhood is inside of Brooklyn. Got it. But you got to be from New York to just be like, oh yeah, because you know what I'm saying. Y'all just use it like interchangeably. Like
so. This
Marcy,
is the thing. This is the thing, though.
Horrible.
In the projects are their own neighborhood. That's why.
Oh, so Marcy is its own area, its own.
Yeah,
thing.
The projects are vast. So if you live in the projects in New York, you live in your own neighborhood. You live in your own neighborhood.
So if I live in the projects of Marcy, like my neighborhood, I live in Marcy. Like, oh yeah,
you live in Marcy. When you tell people, you don't gotta say Bed-Stuy. You say Marcy because that's your little village.
But they're gonna be like, oh okay, he over there.
They're gonna be like, everybody from New York gonna be like, oh, I know exactly where you are.
So is that popular? Like I guess people living in the projects, right? That's a thing, right? Like it's all.
Yeah, most projects are popular.
But are they like when you say projects? Like when I think of the projects, I think of like, you know, welfare, no AC, cement floors, rats, roaches.
That all might be true.
Confined units, right?
That might all might be true. Yeah.
So there's nothing nice about the projects though, like living in the projects. So
not really. So hold on. It's 50. It's 50 with that. Because the projects got 2 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms. The rooms are decent size relative to New York, right? The rooms are decent size. 8 floors.
Are floors to go up, right?
Yeah.
Do they have elevators in y'all projects?
Yeah. They be pissed on them.
All of them? Oh, they don't be working sometimes.
No, they just be pissed on them.
People pee on them.
Yeah. Nah, the people that live in the building.
They just go in the elevator and pee?
Well, it's a different world. That's what I'm saying. The project is a different world.
So what does so Marcy, what does a typical unit or unit run?
I don't know. I never. Yeah, no, I don't know. I grew up in the projects. I can't tell
No,
you what
you
the
would
rent
probably
is.
say,
But it's affordable.
because it's the projects, right?
It used to be affordable. White people live in the projects now.
What's
Some projects.
What's affordable? Like, give me a number.
Back in the
Like
day,
monthly. No, now.
back I don't know now. I can't tell you now.
What is okay?
Everything's
What is
gentrified.
okay? So what
Back
was
in the day, for a 2-bedroom with a living room, a kitchen, and a dining room, and a bathroom, I'll say my parents didn't pay no more than $800 for that back in
and
the
that
day.
was when though? What time period was that?
Back in the 90s.
90s.
Yeah. But think about this though.
The 90s paying $800. I think that's a lot. Like if you think in the
Well,
90s,
it was
think about
2
the time.
bedrooms. It was 2 bedrooms. It was a living room. It was a kitchen and a dining room separate.
So
Not
that
the
was
kitchen and dining room together.
And that was wait a minute. That was just a regular unit. Or that was projects.
That was the projects.
Okay,
I say
so
no more. So a maximum of 800. A maximum.
So now let's fast forward to 2025. What in the hell are the people in the projects paying for their rent?
But I can tell you this too. Both of my parents made over 100 grand in the 90s.
And they chose to live in the projects paying.
Well, yeah, because I was the last of the Mohegans, so it was more. It was like 4 kids. It was 4 kids living in a 2-bedroom apartment.
Because everything is high in New York.
Yeah.
I don't understand why y'all like want to live in New York. I be trying to understand. I don't understand why. I get like the culture, but I be trying to understand because the math don't be mathing. Like the jobs ain't paying what the jobs need to be paying. I think like this guy, well, one of my dad's best friends, he's like a firefighter chief in like New Jersey. And I think he makes like $120,000 a year. And he was basically saying like that's not even like enough money to like it's not enough to do nothing. And I don't think it is. Shit, $100,000 in Atlanta ain't enough to do shit. Man, my damn, you know what? I was going over what the cost of my bills were monthly, right? What I pay for. Damn, if my bills ain't right at $100,000 for the year. Real talk. Honest, when it comes to rent, when it comes to my car payment, and we can go offline about this. Like I can go into detail about this because I don't need nobody in my finances or in my business because they ain't none of their business. But yes, when it comes to rent, when it comes to the car note, when it comes to the insurance, when it comes to the cell phone bill, when it comes to the hair, when it comes to the nails, even though I ain't been able to get them done, when it comes to the brows, when it comes to the upkeep, when it comes to food, when it comes to the basic necessities, soap, toothpaste, like, you know, all of that, like that shit adds up. And yeah, it's knocking right at 100,000. So
I will say this.
It's hard out here.
I will say this.
But how y'all making it in New York?
I hear you, but there's no other place like it, so everybody wants to be here.
That's crazy.
Simple.
I'm afraid. I want to live there, but I'm afraid. I'm afraid to live.
You got to be making it.
I'm afraid to live in New York because you have to be making that. If I'm making the bread, like if the bread is coming in, that's different, right? Because I don't have to like. I don't want to live in New York and have to experience the projects, right? Because I don't want to experience the projects here. Or I never experienced the projects ever in my life. So that's nothing out. You know that I may go there, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, I don't want to experience the projects no more.
You know what I'm saying? Now, I probably want to go through, I want to walk through the hood, right? To just be like,
I know you don't just walk. You don't just walk through the projects. But
no. I'm saying like with you, you know what I'm saying? I just want to walk through like the projects.
You and I are not walking through the projects.
So you don't walk through the projects at all?
I don't walk through it with me. I'm not walking through it with you.
So what's wrong with walking through the projects? Because we're not from the area.
If you're not from the projects, why would you want to just walk through the projects?
No, just to be like, like. Oh,
no, it's no just to, no, Jojo. No. I don't care what you're about to say. No. There is no just walking through projects.
To just experience it.
Do you understand that I used to get chased out of projects I wasn't from for fucking the girls that was in those projects because the girls that were in those projects didn't belong to me, but belonged to the guys in those projects? Even though if they've never been with them, I would get chased out the projects for messing with those girls. I'm not just going through any projects. You heard of trauma. I have that, dealing with projects. I'm not just walking through projects, Jojo.
So we can't go to like...
No.
Marcy.
No.
I can be like, oh, this is where Jay-Z is from.
On the corner.
But not actually through the projects. Like you can't, like when you say like going in the buildings.
Going in the buildings, going through the middle courtyards, nah. I'm not doing
What if I'm working for Uber Eats and delivering food?
Good luck.
That's different.
No,
You
good
said
luck.
good luck.
Good luck.
Is that bad?
I don't know, because I don't be there. You might make it to the door. You might get abducted on the way there. Good luck.
And that's why I take my ass to Manhattan and I stay in Manhattan in Times Square and I don't leave out of Times Square because I don't not got time.
There's
I don't
other
got
places
time.
to be though. You don't have to be in Times Square.
Well, somebody was telling me to go to Harlem. Like, you got to go to Harlem. Like this, I remember this guy.
You
I
can
went
be
to
in
college.
Harlem.
He kept saying, "Come to Harlem," but I never like
Just be
meet up with him.
careful. Just be careful where you at. That's what I gotta
Well,
say.
it's anywhere you go. Be careful. That's when I'm in Atlanta. When I'm going to the gas station, I better be careful. Like, you know what I'm saying? So hey, crazy. But I just don't want to put myself, in a situation where it's like, I'm somewhere that it's like, wait a minute, who this? We know he from here. He looked like he got bread.
So I will say this.
You know what they say in Chicago?
What?
Check it out.
So I'll say this though, in New York. I'll say this.
Hey, yo, check it out. That's what my manager told me from Chicago. He was like, yeah, check it out when they about to get you.
So in New York though, we got a affinity for people that are not from here. Like if you're not staying, if you're not a transplant and you just visiting, we'll show you love more so than we won't.
Because it's like, okay, you just visiting, like you here visiting.
You just
somebody,
visiting,
like,
and we want you to have a good time.
We can just show you a good time. What it's like. Got it.
Yeah, like I've brought my people from someplace else, from Memphis, from Chicago, and put them in New York, and then left them by themselves while I spent off and did something else for a couple of hours. When I came back, they was well taken care of. I wouldn't do that with someone from another hood in New York.
Oh, with another hood from New York.
With another hood, with somebody from the Bronx, I bring them to Brooklyn or I bring them to Far Rockaway, and I'm like, yo, be here, and I'm gonna be gone for 3 hours, and I'll come back. I wouldn't do that with them. But somebody that's not from here, I'll do that with them. Yeah, 100%.
Somebody that's not from like me.
Exactly, like you.
So you're gonna leave me in the hood somewhere?
Well, no. I'm not going to leave you in the hood. No. I'm just saying that it would be okay if I did, but I'm not going to.
Absolutely not. And I would get my ass in a fucking, what y'all got, taxis and a fucking taxi and leave.
You can get an Uber.
In an Uber and leave and head my ass back over to, what is it? Grand Central Park. Get my ass back over there on the other side of the town where the tourists at. Yeah, so I can feel safe. Yeah. Get me back to Times Square. Cause, yeah. Why is the hood like that though? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like that. Like, why? People be scaring me. You ever look at people? You know what? I be noticing, I don't really make eye contact with a lot of people because people look scary. And like, it's like when you look at people, it's like you can see into their, maybe that's a me thing. You ever seen guys and when you see them, they just look like, they look scary and look dangerous, like they ready to kill somebody, and I just be looking like I don't even make eye contact with you because I just be like, Lord, I don't even want to look because.
Well, I'll say this: I never been afraid of a face because a face never hurt me.
Here you go getting all
philosophical.
No.
I'm serious though. I've never been afraid of a face. A face never hit me or hurt me before, so I could look at somebody in the eyes. I'm not concerned with anyone because I'm just not that. Like I respect everybody, and I just hope that they respect me.
Okay. Well, that's why I just make sure I'm not in places that I do not need to be.
Exactly.
And if I am somewhere in New York that is like in a hood or something, I'm with somebody that's from that hood. It's like, you know what I'm saying, a family member or a friend that lives there, right? And I'm just there.
And hopefully they not in some bullshit in that hood.
Hopefully they not in some stuff, right? So that's why, you know what? I'm just not going to no hoods. How about that? I just will not go to the hood. I'm
just saying, why would you want to walk through the projects?
When I go to New York, I'm just going to go. I want to visit. I want to go to Junior's, get my cheesecake. I want to go to Grayson's hot dog place.
Gray's Papayas?
Gray's Papayas and get me a
hot dog. You want to eat a glizzy, Jojo?
I want to get me a glizzy from Gray's Papayas. Want to go check out a Broadway show. You know, I want to
Broadway show would be nice.
I want to do those types of things in New York. You know, and then show me like other spots in like Harlem, right? You know what I'm saying? Show me the spots. Show me the hangout spots, right? Like where our people be at hanging out. That I can have a good time and also still be safe. Not where I got to be like, Jojo, don't wear your Gucci shoes. Jojo, leave your bag. Don't bring your. You know what I'm saying? I don't like being like that. I want to. Yeah.
Now we got to do a You know what? We got to do a tour. You know what? Whatever city y'all want us to come to, let us know. Let us know in the comments. Whatever city wins, that's where we're gonna go. So hopefully Maine and Montreal and Quebec win. But whatever city wins, let us know in the comments. And remember to like,
Birmingham, Alabama,
share, whatever. We'll go there. But remember to like, share, repost, subscribe to the YouTube channel, subscribe to TikTok. It's Sugar and Grits with a Z. Instagram. We're about to make a Facebook page, so subscribe to that. Like our Facebook group page. We're about to make a Snapchat, so subscribe to that. Sugar and Grits with a Z. Sugar and Grits with a Z. You already know. I'm Heavy.
And I'm your boy Jojo. Until next time.
Until next time, you already know. Peace and love.